Hello and welcome back to On the Map Challenge Survival 4X. It is still October 1 and we are still extremely busy. Let's crack on. So when I left you at the end of the last episode, I was still baling up. I finished baling up all my hay. It is here, it is done. I believe we got about 71 bales off of here, which is a lot. So I think 71 bales at 9,000 litres a bale. We're going to be able to sell some of this. That's good. Now, we have had rain, so our water butt is full, and we are going to get our greenhouses up and running. We're going to get our mushrooms up and running, and I'm going to put some water in ready for our sheep. We're going to try and get that done before it gets dark, because we're going to have a busy day in the field, because we need to get our oilseed radish sown, because we've got until the end of October for that. Isn't long. So we'll just get our water bowser. Now this is the naughty one, so it will fill up loads, but it'll just save you having to keep coming back and doing it. So we'll try and get as close to our trigger. See if we can fill. While our water bowser is filling up, it's going to take a while. I thought I'd just show you our planting and our harvesting charts. So our oilseed radish, we got until the end of October. Like I say, we leave it in the ground until it comes around to March again, and then we'll get paid for it. I think we'll get half decent pay because of the size of the field. Now I have installed the loan system, so now our loan is going to get paid back. It's a lot. 14. Is that how much? Wow, because it's set at a base, because I already had it, so it's yeah, I couldn't adjust the length of time it was for, so we're going to be paying that 14 grand a month. Oh dear, oh dear. But anyway, it'll get paid off. At least there's that. We will be paying like we also paying £550 a day, I think, on interest. So I guess that'll negate that. There is that. So I thought I'd also just check how much water we're going to need. So we want 7,000 litres for the mushrooms. And then we want 10, so we want 20,000, so it's 27,000, probably a good 50,000. So I want to try and get my bowser filled up to about 100,000 litres, ideally, and then we'd have enough water as well. And we can see here that with our hay, we've got 639,000 litres of hay, which is awesome. That's currently worth 65 grand. Maximum value of 71. So we'll probably we may sell. We might wait until next month because we're obviously going to be busy getting that oilseed radish in. So November, I should imagine the hay will be worth more. And well, January, if we hold out till January, look, then we'll be able to get a bit more money for it. We'll have to wait till April for peak price on our silage, but there's not going to be a great deal of difference. I think it's going to go up as well over the next few months, just because there's going to be a shortage of it. And I'm pretty sure we have the leasing mod installed as well. So I think we've got the two. So when we return goods, we are paying for dirt and wear and getting our money back. But I think we've also got like the hire purchase installed as well. So hopefully, if we're having something we're going to keep it, I'll have to check and see if the price reduces if I want to buy it. I'll have to keep track of that because we're probably going to keep the Putinger. I have returned the baler that has gone. So I've just noticed that my my mic has been muted. I don't know for how long. So I'll give you a rundown on everything that I've just said. I was waiting for my water butt to fill up and figured it was going to take too long, and really what you could do with is a second small tractor. We had a look, there wasn't one in the use section, so I purchased the Deutz, the DX370, along with the quickie connection. We've got a weight on the front, and we've got this on finance. It's a 2-year finance. It's going to cost us an extra £2.5 grand, but we're paying £1,000 a month. This only cost us 25 grand with an extra 2.5 grand for the financing. The front loader part also on finance. That's going to cost us next to nothing. The Sapphire Spike we have purchased outright for about 500. I was fanning about with that down at the shop. I'll probably do a little chip so you can see me buying it. But yeah, I was yeah, I don't know why the mic was muted. I'm hoping it's not been muted the whole blooming time. We'll see. We'll see in editing, won't we? So yeah, I wanted to do it because, like I say, it was taking forever to fill my Bowser. I tried to hurry the Bowser along, and DevTools was full of water because it's just taking forever to fill off the water butt because it's a slow fill because it's a water butt. And I was like, I'm wasting so much time. DevTooled it, and instead of filling it up, it dropped it down to about 6,000 litres because I think that's what the capacity is on the base game version. So that'll teach me a lesson for being impatient. But at least now I can get some of these bales and start to, although I think this is going to be massive, start to put some in the sheep's pen, ready for when the sheep arrive shortly. I was going to lease the Anderson round bale collector, but I think I'm going to wait. These bales can sit out in the field for a bit, because once we've done these jobs today, we're going to sleep, and then we're going to get out, we're going to start doing our planting. But this does now mean that we've got a tractor that I can potter about and do other jobs with, should we manage to find ourselves a little worker to help and do other things. And this tractor can be literally our shunting tractor on the farm. We'll use it to pull the bales about, feed our animals, do the watering in future. That can make sure that we've always got topped up greenhouses and that there's water here for the sheep. Let's just make sure that's going in. Wow, that is that all they take for hay? 3,000 litres. What is with these pastures? I don't have to go in and edit that. Surely you can't have a maximum feed capacity of 3,000 litres. Okay. Weird. I might go and edit that myself. Put an extra 0 on that. I was hoping I was going to chuck 5 or 6 bales in there and have that full for a bit. So we're going to have to manage and maintain that, because as soon as that's gone, they're going to eat the grass. I don't want them to eat the grass. That was kind of the point. Never mind. Right, so we're nearly up to 100,000 litres. That's it's taken a long time to fill this up, but I can leave that filling while we do other things. Now I've got an extra tractor. Quite literally brought a tractor so I can fill my Bowser. So this is one greenhouse full. This is not going as smooth as I was hoping today. Welcome into the new people. This is how it goes around here. So that's both of them done. I think the mushrooms, if I just drive up the side, the mushrooms fill around the back. Had a few more people comment on the bushes. Again, they will be gone, or next time we mow, they'll start to disappear. We do have them on there. Although I've been told that the mower that we have will has a setting on it. with the Batwing that allows you to get rid of the bushes anyway, regardless. So I should have looked into that, shouldn't I? We'll see next time. We'll see. We'll know what we're doing. We'll get there eventually. So how much water will it take? I'm guessing not a lot. No. Oh, it's already filled with it. Already took the meadow grass. So even though there was nothing in there grazing, it's full of meadow grass. That's fine. Okay. We've got grass. We've got meadow. Why does it say meadow grass and not hay? And also, it's only 1,500 litres of water. Oh dear lordy, who made these? Who made these pastures? That is hay, yeah. Okay. It's just gone in as grass or meadow grass or whatever. Whatever it was called. Okay. Well, it's set up now. It is set up. We have the animal extended, like, realistic animals as well. So I'm not going to be able to just buy and dump in, like, 20 sheep or whatever. I'm going to have to try and cherry pick, and hopefully we have some decent ones. Although I'll probably be better off just buying everything for a bit and then worrying about sorting out our genetics further down the line. So before the day runs away from us, we shall buy our sheeps. And we will look for the very finest. And we would preferably have a good age on them. So that one's actually quite nice, so we'll tick that one. We'll tick that. That one's going to be good. That one's terrible. That one's terrible. It's not a very good ram, is it? So we'll have to hold out for them for breeding. Now one of them. We do have a decent ram. Or a half decent ram anyway. So we'll have him for when there. You need a ram for each type. Take that. It's average. That one won't be too bad. Then we'll check. That one's good. Because I don't need the ram straight away, we will take the young. And then we'll go for mountain. It's all wool, so it doesn't matter too much. Preferably a decent. He's bigger, so we'll take him. Do we want goats? I don't think I do want goats at the minute. So we will leave it at that. And we shall buy the selected ones. That's going to cost us nearly 5 grand. And they are in there somewhere with all the bushes. They're fine in there. They are all good. They're loving it. They'll eat the bushes. It's all good. That's what sheep and goats do. They just eat everything. They'll be fine. Yeah, that'll be alright. We'll let them be. Right, I'm going to go to bed. Oh, it's going to be a nice sunset. Look at that. Beautiful. Picturesque. Right, let's get some sleep. We've got real work to do. So it is now the morning of October 2. It is, it is. It's not a bad sound to wake up to, is it? The old sheeps. I don't see our feed situation ready to sort itself out. Then because it's always going to take the grass. I'm not sure if this bale is ever going to go down. We need enough sheep that they eat up all the grass, and then we can start feeding them the hay. Oh, reminds me, we can check. We might have some new ones. I'm not sure how often they're going to come in. He's very good. I'll have another ram. She will be pretty good. No, they're not good. Right, we'll buy The ones we selected. Another £500. As much sheep as possible is what we need. Eventually we'll get some wool turn up. We hope. Lovely. Now, we are at another predicament because I felt sure this shoe that it was going to plant our cover crop. And as I cycle through, it doesn't. I think I must have mistaken green beans or something for the cover crop symbol. So I do need to buy a seeder as well. I thought we were going to get away with a cheap planter. We can't. So I'm going to have to put this out of the way. But on the upside, I was concerned that the coverage was going to be awful because of how small, obviously, the planter would be for doing oilseed radish. So we shall head up to the store. Hopefully they'll have a second-hand one. We've had a little sleep. I didn't pay attention to what popped up as to what was in the store. I think it was just a trailer. I'm sure it was. But we'll get up there, we'll have a look and see if there is a seeder for us. So in our deals, we have a Volvo, a John Deere, a Class, and we have a trailer. That's what I thought. That is what I thought. So can we please have a little look at seeders? Now, I'd like as big and as cheap as possible, if that's a thing. Is that a thing? How wide is that? 4.4 wouldn't be too unrealistic for us. We got 200 and something horsepower. Preferably bigger would be nice though. We don't have much in the way of size that is all that affordable. That's the that's the problem we're seeing here. So that's only 4 itself. That's 5, but that's a big step up in price, isn't it? I think I'm going to have to go with the Massey Ferguson 4.4 meter. It's only 12, and I could even lease that. Get that on finance. Configuration standard. Don't think we need the extra transport wheel. Brands, Valtra, Massey Ferguson. Here we'll have the compactor wheels on the back. Rim colour's fine. Although if we had it in Valtra yellow, at least that'd sort of go with the Challenger, wouldn't it? I do like to do that sort of thing. I do love a little bit of colour coordinating. So if we put that on financing, for a year, 2 years, and we'll pay an extra 1,200. Yeah, I'm fine with that. The day is running away. We mustn't forget we've got a trailer up here. So if... Wow, because of the max, we can't even fill it completely by the looks of it. You would have thought this tractor would have enough power to pull that completely filled. It also takes solid fertilizer. Okay. This whole fill thing could start to cause an issue for me, I think. Is that all of it? Filled or opened or what? We'll see. Are you going in? Come on. I've noticed my little cursor's disappeared as well. Well, everything stopped working. I don't know why. I've left the game. I've come back again. I've got my little cursor back. So I'm hoping that means things are going to start working. Will our seeds go in our seeder. Can't get a fill on it. This is strange. This is very, very strange. Okay, so I've also now purchased a base game pallet of seeds. And it will not fill. So I've turned the fill trailer limit off to see if that'll change anything. Some seeds almost went in then. There we go. I don't know if that was what it was. Or whether this is designed that it has to be filled a certain way. Because I can't... I mean, I don't mind that I can't auto-fill off the side. That's why I brought the packets. See if we can get them to fill as they should. Seems a little bit temperamental on its fill, doesn't it? Another dubious purchase. This is the dubious purchase series. Well, we're certainly not making life easy for ourselves on this series. We've got all the seed in. It only holds 860 because the most of it, open up the back, most of it is for fertilizer. Why can't I ever just pick a tool that does the job I just want it to do? Mad. It is what it is. We will live with it. These are the decisions we've made. It's on finance. Perhaps we'll be able to return it. But it's the one I've brought for this job for today, so it's the one we're going to use. Now, let's see about maybe getting some GPS on the go. I'm thinking, for me, an extra headland. Cruise control deactivation. That'll be me, wouldn't it? Pipelines automatically on. Some of this has changed since I last used it, so bear with me. I'm happy with that working direction, I think. It doesn't make much difference. So if I... yeah, set it up. There we go. Not sure where its actual start was when it was set up, but we'll go from here. We're there. We are planting some oilseed radish at least. Now it's a good job I've got the other tractor, because I'm going to need that. I was going to say I'm going to need to be bringing my bags of seed over. I'm just going to have to bring the whole trailer over, aren't I? Because it's not on big bags, it's in them little handbags. Little handbags, little packets that aren't really that little, are they? You know, in real life that would be quite massive, but yeah, it's all good. It's all good. We are farming. We are doing something. We're putting a type of crop in the soil. It's now nearly 10 o'clock on the day. I think I hit record about an hour ago. This is yeah, not going as planned. But things don't go as planned. But I'm not going to grumble at this. This is a nice setup. It's just not as efficient as we maybe would have liked. I'm intrigued to see how far we get before the seed empties, though. Oilseed goes a long way. The radish, it does go a long way. The OSR. We're already down the bottom here, and we've only used a few litres, so that's good. Now, will that show up with seed rate? I don't think it does. So where is it going to put me? There? There we go. Fine. All good. All good. Now this is going to take me for absolute ever, but that's fine. This is all good. This is the grind I'm going to have to put in. I'm going to have to do these big fields. Just do what I can. I mean, admittedly, this is going to make a lot of money at all. But eventually we're going to be putting some valuable crops in here. Something I'd like to try and get to early on, especially now that we've got the financing mod in, and that's going to make life a bit easier for us. In a sense of, like, financially, I hope, anyway. That I'll be able to get the new crop stuff, because those Oxbow machines I don't think are cheap, but early on I'd like to be able to get our peas going, beans, that sort of stuff, maybe even the spinach, so I think that's going to be financially viable for us, provided we can get the machinery, if that makes sense. It's going to be worth our time. It's going to be worth it. Especially the spinach, you could do double harvest if we can time it right. A couple of big fields of spinach. I mean, I think then it would require a couple of machines as well, but we'll just have to see how it goes. We'll just have to see how it goes. So I think that a whole headland is going to be 3%. I think we're going to do pretty well, actually. Maybe I was concerned I was going to be stopping like twice by now to fill up. That was a genuine concern. Is it trying to turn me there? I don't know what it's doing. Because I haven't used the GPS stuff in a while, so I don't know what it's doing with me. Let's make a mess. I'm going to have to rectify. Yeah, there is no GPS there. Stop it. There is. I'm sure if I'd have joined in at a proper part of the field, there's an actual loop where this is going round. This is me, isn't it? I'm not going to make it easy for myself. But that is a full headland. I shall crack on and do my best. I'll see you guys in a bit. Well, as you can see, our planting is going pretty well. It's now coming up to 3 o'clock, and we have gotten through much of this big field. I'm impressed with that. I thought this was going to take a lot longer than it has. I mean, it's taken a while. Again, we've got real time running on the top. If you want to compare timestamps to when we started to what the time is now real time. But we've maintained 5 times speed. Not slowing anything down. doing it as it is, and it's going all right. It's going all right. We've only got a few more. Oh, just as I come back, obviously it starts to go a little bit wrong. We've only got a few more of these longer lengths, and then yeah, just getting in them tight nip corners and finish it off, and then we will have a field of OSR ready to fertilise for us come spring. And there we are. It's now 20 to 4, and we've got our last little corner that we're planting. Not bad at all. It's been a nice easy day actually. We had a little tough start to the day, but we've get the machinery to actually work. Don't know what that was all about, but it's yeah. At least now that it's got the seed in, it's working, and I haven't had to fill up at all. It has only used, well, at the minute, less than 20%, which isn't bad at all. So this is going to be the fertilizer. If you think how much it would have cost for us to fertilize this, this makes sense. Obviously we'll still have to fertilize it once we've got the crop in, but this is going to reduce the amount we're going to need. Going forward, this might be a regular occurrence. It looks like it's going to work for us, especially if we're doing a bit of crop rotation. So it's not necessarily that a crop that's getting harvested that needs to go back in straight away. If it's something else that can wait, once we've got a couple of fields up and running, so it's something else that can wait to go in. So if we harvest then plant again in spring, I think it makes sense to try and do this. Saves us a penny. We'll earn a little penny from it. Yeah, just adds a little variety. Job done. Job's a good one. Right. Slow us down a bit. So that is sown. There's a little bit of what have you there, but that's alright. Let's just get rid of the lines. Yeah, a few little patches, but that'll be fine. It's not quite... Look, we've got a crop growing, but we do have a crop growing, if you know what I mean. Just drop this off here. So, what is going on with our sheep and the feed? I imagine they are still just munching regular grass. Yeah. The food part is the 3,000. So yeah, they seem to be happy with the meadow. I guess the grass and the meadow seem to feed them the same, so we didn't even need to do the hay thing, did we? So we might just sell a lot of that hay and just keep a little for them. Because clearly we don't need a lot right now. I'll just keep a few off to the side somewhere, I don't know. And then, yeah, see how that goes. That's what I do need to do then. And I didn't think I was going to be doing this until November. But we did well to get all that done. I know we're running at ×5, but we did well to get all that done today. We do need to get out here and collect up our bales. So I shall jump back in the Challenger. Oh, no, look at this. I wasted my time. I didn't pick my... Oh, I wasted a whole day. What is wrong with me? Didn't actually set these to go, did we? I say we, it's me. We want... I think the oysters sell best, don't they? So we're going to activate the oysters. Or should we activate? We'll activate both. Right. That's fine, that's fine. So, what sells well? Because it's just going to be selling it straight off. Well, that one, this one. Prices. Prices. What we got? 773. Oh, they'll go at 914 at their peak. What else did we have in there? I am so blind. I can never see. Right, tomatoes. Tomatoes at their peak will sell at 1,000. Strawberries don't do well. So tomatoes are looking good. Spring onions. Bag of spinach. Not doing bags of spinach. You know, Napa cabbage. Oh, that's not great, but I think you grow it quick. I think you grow more of it with the cabbage and lettuce. Oh, 2,000. Right. We're having lettuce in one, tomatoes in the other. So lettuce, output mode, storing, selling, distribute, selling. Right. Activate. And this one is on tomatoes, selling, activate. So they're directly going out. That's fine. Oh, output mode, selling. There we go. Wasted a whole day after waiting all those days to get it going. Then wasted a day. So lettuce, tomatoes, then our shrooms. They're here. Loving it. Perhaps we should activate both. This is a sizable thing, isn't it? Perhaps we should have them both going. Oh, it does just grow both anyway. You don't really pick. It's either growing or it's not. They're both in there. Good to know. Now I know. Like I say, I haven't played a massive amount. So some of these things I am completely clueless with. I do like this though. Silage will leave for a little bit longer before we start to sell. Yeah, let's head down to the store and go and grab ourselves the Anderson Bale thingamy-bob, because we can get that started. Oh, thing is, right, well, I've got to think now is, I need to clear the field so I can dig it up. Now, if I sell the bales now, they're worth 10 grand less if we sell them now than if we sell them at their peak. But I'm going to have to lease the Anderson to move the bales. Or do I buy the Anderson on finance? Because we're going to be doing a hellish amount of baling. I always do anyway, but we're going to be doing a hellish amount of baling because we need to make the money. So it's not going to make sense to do a forever lease or a long-term lease, because it's going to... Yeah, it's going to be a while till we're doing any more. But do I just get one on finance again? On the 2 years. We will be having a fair old bit of money coming out, but I think we need the equipment. If I'd had the finance and set up at the start, everything we own would have been on finance. Because that is life. But because we already own them, we're not going to sell anything back and try and recoup the money and then do the long-term lease. I don't think. We might. So we language. We just want the Anderson, that's it. I do like to stick Michelins on things. I'm just a bit weird like that. So that'll hold 24 at a time. So what's that? 3 or 4 loads. We'll have them sold, although we do want to keep some. I'll keep 24. Not that I think we'll need them. I'll keep 24. And the rest we'll sell. So we'll get this on finance again. 2 years. So we're going to pay an extra 5.5, or an extra 5,050 over the 2 years. But that's going to be another 2 grand a month coming out. Confirm. And I do need to grab some fuel while I'm here, so we'll do that as well. So I reckon at our leasing rate and our loan repayment rate, we are bankrupt within about 6 months, if that. Yeah, we need to sell. If we can get 60 grand for the bales, or we won't, because we won't be selling all of them. If we can get like 45 grand for the bales we sell, that almost covers the cost of this trailer. The silage covered the cost of the little transport trailer that we brought. And that's it. That's all we've covered the cost of. We are hemorrhaging. Let's face it, we're hemorrhaging. So I'll try and use an eagle eye to find what bales I've got around here, hidden amongst all the bushes. I say the bushes weren't popular with many people, so when we dig this up, it won't matter anyway. But the next cut we do on the plot of land, the sort of opposite the field, that will. What bales have we got up here? This is the trouble, isn't it? Are we bales up that way? I don't think we do. I think our bales maybe start here. Oh no, we got one over there. Look, I see. Yeah, there's a plot of land that's almost opposite the farm, but more opposite the field. Once we, when we mow that, the bushes will disappear on that one. I didn't realise it would be such a thing, but I think for some it adds a little bit more realism that the bushes are gone. Like I say, I have been told that the mower that we used did have a setting on it that would have done that anyway, but I didn't realise that. But we do have real mower mod now, so that will help to remove that. I did say we'll when I try and do my first cut that edges out the field, then I won't have it on. But once I've done that, so I can find the edge of my land, my own land, then we can do it. Because if not, it'll just allow me to just mow everywhere. That was what I was trying to avoid, being able to just steal all the grass off everyone. Now, I said 71, but I'm not 100% on that now. I think it might be, yeah. No, it's not that many, is it? It's 50 odd. So we might only have to... No, I don't know. Let's have a look. Bales produced 71. Yeah, I was spot on. I was getting Lady Hill confuddled in my head as well. So yeah, we'll have a trailer for us, and then we'll have pretty much 2 trailers to sell. I think that's fair. Sorry if you can hear the ding dong dong. That is parcel delivery for the missus. So now I need to find somewhere to put them. I guess somewhere handy would have been where I've stuck the windrower. I still might be able to get some in there. Maybe not. Let me give it a little push forwards. Will it move nicely? I bought a shunting tractor for these reasons, didn't I? Let's do it proper. Let's do it proper, mate. Stick it on the back. Move it along. Here we go. Perfect. So now I should be able to just unload these down the side here. One would hope. See how well this goes. Edge forward a little bit for him. Not bad. A master. Bah. I feel like everything moves so slow. Such an impatient farmer. Right, let's go and get another one stacked. I'll probably fill the trailer. It'll be dark, and then we'll go and sell them in the morning. That's probably how that'll go. Can confirm, hunting down bales in the dark while in their bushes. It's as difficult as it sounds. We've got all our lights on. It was still tough to find them. It's only 5:45. It is getting dark, but it's only 5:45, so we're going to sell these. Then I'll head back. I'll sleep when I get back, and just head straight out and get the other load. So we'll see what we get for them. We're going to try and drop them all on the sell all. I'm not sure how smooth this is going to go either, but we'll try our best. I think we'll get about... Ooh, what do you reckon? What was it? 60 for the lot. Third of it. About 10, 11,000 a trailer? Not a lot. Oh, wow. Loads. I can't math. 22,000 plus like 1,300 for the environmental score. So that's good. Oh, hay bales are going to save the farm and own the map. Excellent. Let's go get some more. And good morning, good morning. It is now October 3. I've been out, I've collected up the remaining bales. We had one empty spot, so I did pinch one off the top of the stack, so we've got a full stack to sell, because we clearly are not going to need all that hay here. I could probably just sell all that anyway. But I won't. I won't. So the bit that we still have to cut is this bit here, which, as we can see, looks to go towards another track or road down there. So that's all, not all of that obviously, but a large chunk of that is ours, and that needs to be cut. So that's one of the jobs that are going to be coming up. I think the grass survives till November. We'll find out, won't we? It may not. It may all die off and we might not get to cut it. If it does die off, I'll probably just dig. I'll dig another field up over there over winter as well, ready for double planting, because then we'll have 3 fields hopefully for next year. But this is good money. This has cheered me up. We need to buy another plot of land just so I can cut it and make some money off it. No, we're going to have to probably do a bit of rinse and repeat on this bit of land before we can even afford to buy another bit. But we can afford to buy another bit, and we've got the equipment now that we could run it. It's just the finance and the debt, the loan repayment. That's where the problem would be there. 'Cause it's 260 grand. So we'd be done in 4 months. We would be out of money. Not even that. 3. But not to worry. As soon as we can start making some money off this land, some proper money off this land, then we're good. Plus we've got our greenhouses and our mushrooms that are going to be selling in the background all throughout the year. I think our sheep will probably stop producing any wool in winter. I'm not sure how realistic that is. I would have thunk that's a thing. I can't remember. It may not be. We may be shearing all year long. But most of them are small. We've only got a handful. I can't imagine we're going to get wool very quickly. But I will keep an eye out for more sheep. We'll have a look even in a bit, once we've just dropped these off. So we could be looking at another 24 grand here if it goes the same way as the previous. Let's make sure it's right on. And then they'll all go. Yep, 24 grand. 24 and a half. Lovely. Things we love to see. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Can't really go through this way, can I? But I will. So this put us up to 338,000. Now I think we started the episode on 303,000. So despite buying the sheep and leasing the new equipment, We've actually made money. I mean, it's not enough money that's going to last us for as long as we need money to last us. But we have made money. That's quite impressive. Let's just double check that in our finances, shall we? In our finances, for the month of October, we are up 36 grand. Now, we shouldn't, unless I suddenly buy 36,000 of sheep, we shouldn't have no more expense going out. We're in the 3rd day, so this is the last day of October. Run net profit. Obviously, everything else is going to be a loss. Products, we sold over 1,000 overnight. This is, yeah. This might be doable. This may well be doable. But that is going to be it for this episode. I think it's going to be a long one. Got a lot done, I think. Next time out, it will be digging up the other fields. I doubt I'm going to have enough time to dig it up and plant it with oilseed radish. I think OSR is just going to be in a singular field. But we'll dig up the new field. We'll do whatever else we need to do. We'll probably press on a bit of time. We'll see how it goes. But that is going to be it for this one. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, give a big fat thumbs up down below. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Turn the bell notification on. Find out when new videos are going live. As always, comments and feedback down there. Massive, as always, massive thank you to the channel members and everyone supporting the channel at the minute. Growth has been amazing. So if you're new here, I do appreciate it. If you're a long-term viewer, you guys are awesome. Absolutely awesome. You guys have a wonderful day. And hopefully, I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.